Beloveds, seriousness, things that you say are serious, things that are of a serious nature, can only engage the ego, can only engage the egoic aspect of consciousness. When you bring lightness and frivolity, when you bring laughter, when you bring joy, when you bring happiness, it disengages the ego. When you think of the fae, when you think of the fairies, you do not think of beings that are serious. However, when you think of humans, you think of beings that are very serious. The energy that unlocks the ego consciousness is happiness and joy and laughter and mirth. Beloveds, if you laugh at someone who is serious, there are two things that may occur. They may join you in the laughter, or they will become very angry at you for laughing at what they consider to be so serious and so real. This entire conversation about the pandemic and the vaccines has become very serious. It has torn family and friends apart. It is another tool for humanity to use to create the great divide. Beloveds, I know that you have heard this before, and you may even say that I sound like a broken record. Here it is. Are you ready? There is one thing and one thing only that is real, and that is love. Love is not serious. Love is not cruel. Love does not draw a dividing line. Love does not say, all who are vaccinated on this side and all who are unvaccinated on this side, and whatever you do, don't breathe on me. Whatever you do, don't spread your DNA to me. Don't breathe the same air that I breathe. Beloveds, it is all just another version of the same old game. There is a dividing line, and many of you will line up on one side, many of you will line up on another, and none of it is real. None of it is real. There is nothing to fear, yet there is always a choice between love and fear. What will immediately undo the seriousness, what will immediately undo the fear, is laughter in the face of it. Joy. If you have a curmudgeon, if you have someone who is so serious, and you bring in a precious smiling baby filled with joy at the delight of being alive, of feeling the sunshine upon its face, of drinking water, of feeling the air, the presence of love, the joy on that child's face can undo a lifetime of misery, can undo all the harm that has occurred to one by believing in pain, by believing in division, by believing in judgment, by believing in righteousness. One sure and certain way to undo lifetimes upon lifetimes upon lifetimes of misery, beloveds, is to allow yourself to remember one thing and one thing only: that nothing real can be threatened and nothing unreal exists. You cannot be threatened. Nothing that you have, nothing that you own, nothing that you believe in can be threatened. This body is not real. None of it is real. The only thing that is real, beloveds, is your love. I ask you all now to close your eyes, take a breath, and breathe in that God is. And then as you exhale, come to know the truth. I am. That transition, that beautiful essence, is the experience of love. So when you get caught in your madness, when you are mad at yourself or another, when you are fearful, when you are responding to anything, Beloveds, take a breath before you do so. And let yourself come back to love. Let yourself come back to be joyful. Be joyful as a child. It is through your innocence. It is your willingness to give up the places where you have condemned and judged yourself and others that you will find the freedom to step back into the kingdom. Key to unlocking all of this is forgiveness. So forgive yourselves for the moments when you forget. None of this is serious. If what you are listening to is serious, beloveds, it is not love. Look for joy and you will find it. Look for love and you will find it. It's not buried very deeply. You do not need to go digging. All it takes is a shift of your mind to say, ah, yes, here is love. And when you forget, ask, Yeshua, I forgot. Please help me to remember. And I will embrace you and I will love you as you've never been loved before. I will love you as God loves you, for that is my journey. And I love all of you, every bit of you, for I am you. And as I love me, I love you. So forgive and release. And be joyful today, beloved ones. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to the projection of yourself onto another. And forgive. And find freedom. And love and truth and joy and everything else that goes with it. Blessings to you, beloveds. And I will speak with you again.